Hello everybody, my name is Kristopher Lamont, Kristopher is with a K, and I am your soul artist. I'd like to give a shout out to Fiona Bloom for allowing me to be a part of the Efficacy series for the Bloom Effect. So, welcome to my world, and since you're in my world, I'm the king of this world, hence the crown. So I will allow one of my imaginary friends to read the questions off to me. So if you all see me looking down like this, it's because I've already typed up my responses. So yes, I am cheating. So let's get started.
What is the biggest highlight in your career so far?
The biggest highlight in my career thus far was being allowed to open for Grammy-nominated artist Eric Roberson here in my hometown of Detroit. I had a great time performing, and it was just a wonderful experience.
If you could tour with anyone posthumously, who would it be and why?
If I could tour with anyone posthumously, it would be Luther Vandross and Minnie Riperton. And why? Just because they just have qualities that I seek to attain in my own career. You know, there's so much that I could learn from them being on tour with them. Luther just had this smooth tone that really wooed the ladies, and Minnie just had just enormous range, and I just love how she colored her phrases.
Who are some new artists you're feeling right now?
Some new artists that I'm feeling right now, I'm not sure if you all would consider them new, but I would say Melanie Fiona and Jasmine Sullivan, you know, just two ladies that really touch me. And also I would have to give a shout out and mention Avery Sunshine, an artist out of Atlanta, Georgia. I've just really fallen in love with her music and her talent, and I would love to work with her. Not to mention Esperanza Spalding, who just won the Grammy Award for Best New Artist. She is just an amazing, amazing talent as well.
What inspires you?
What inspires me is connecting with people, you know, that human factor. There's so much wrong in the world and so much pressure, and I just want my music, my voice to be a release for others.
If you could do an ad campaign for a brand, which brand would it be?
I would do an ad campaign for Microsoft. Why? Because they're everywhere.
At what point did it click when you knew nothing would stop you? Your artistry was everything you wanted to embrace, no turning back.
It was when I started getting messages from people that I didn't know that were telling me that they believed in my talent. You know, it meant a lot. You know, you always have your circle of family and friends that encourage you, but when you start hearing from people who don't even know you, and they're encouraging you and supporting you, that just says a lot. So to me, that was that turning point.
How spicy do you like your food?
I like my food very spicy. Not too hot though, because I don't want to, you know, blow flames out of my mouth.
Shopping. Where do you shop for your suits?
I don't have a specific place. I just go where I feel comfortable and where I get good service. I've shopped at different locations throughout the years.
When you think of lens, which object comes to mind first?
When I think of lens, I just simply think of the human eye because it functions in pretty much the same manner as a lens.
If you could only bring 3 things to a deserted island, what would they be?
Well, I would already have my crown because I'd be the king of my deserted island. So, 3 things I would bring, I would say the first thing would be some kind of game, you know. Probably that cup and ball. You got the cup with the ball attached by a string, and I'd play with that till I got tired of it. The next thing I would bring is a rescue flare, because when I get tired of being on that island, I need y'all to come get me. The last thing I would bring, no, it's not the Elmo lunchbox. It's this, okay? Because let me tell you something. Those animals start off all friendly and nice, and they let you pet them, but they turn on you. So I got something for them.
If you could sing or rhyme in any other language, which one would it be?
I would have to say that it would be Chinese. The Chinese culture is really on the rise, and there's so many people over there that I could touch with my voice. So that's why I would choose Chinese.
If you had $1 million in cash, how would you spend it?
Ballin'. No. I would pay off my debts first. And then I would invest more capital in my career wisely. I would seek to grow my funds so that I could replace and surpass the monies that I had spent out of the initial $1 million.
Okay. Tell us your favorite social app and mobile app.
My favorite social app is Facebook, and my favorite mobile app is Uber Social. You know, that connects you with Twitter. I've been able to connect with a lot of people on those mediums.
If you could sleep with anyone, who would it be?
I would totally sleep with the beautiful actress Rosalind Sanchez, and not because she looks like my ex.
What's your favorite word?
My favorite word is sicko. You know, growing up in the 80s, they used to use that word a lot on TV. You know, they'd be like, "What kind of sicko are you?" So I just thought that was the funniest thing.
If you could go back in time or forward, what era and who would you be connecting with or conversing with?
I don't think I would go back very far. I would have wanted to be born in the 60s. That way I could hear the great music of the 60s and really grow up and live through the music of the 70s. There was some really, really good music that connects with me even to this day. So as far as who I would converse with, I would have wanted to converse with Donny Hathaway and Minnie Riperton in an attempt to glean from their knowledge.
Any last words or advice for aspiring artists wanting to be in your shoes?
I'm just getting started. No, but it's funny you should say that. I've had a couple young people come to me and ask me for advice on how they could do well in the music business. And my advice for aspiring artists is just to grow thick skin. Get used to hearing no. Do not become complacent with your talent. Always seek to better your skills. And finally, be persistent.
If your life is documented in a memoir or movie, what would it be called?
It would be called Kristopher Lamont. Was he really that crazy? Hello? Yes, he was. Because I am a ham. Okay? So, no offense to the PETA members. Ba-dum-ching. No. No, but I am crazy. So, I would just want other people to connect with me and find joy and laughter in my life. So, that was the last of the questions. I would like to thank the Bloom Effect for having me on the Efficacy series, and shout out again to Fiona Bloom because she rocks. Thank you all so much. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitter. Again, my name is Kristopher Lamont, and you can also please visit my website www.kristopherlamont.com. So until we meet again.